Um, Hey,
Hey there. Hey, Jim. How are you?
I'm good. You were going to come by tonight, I thought. Did it not work out for you?
I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot. I'm sorry. You want
Good.
to for the next DRC meeting? I'll
Yeah,
put it.
we could do that. Oh, you know what?
What?
The next DRC meeting might be canceled, just as a heads up. I haven't sent anything out yet, but I'm going to tomorrow.
Okay.
Because we only had one thing on it, and it was for Bighorn, and they haven't given us the stuff for it yet. So
Anything? So. Oh well, that's.
yeah, so Joan said it was okay to go ahead and cancel it. I'm like, yeehaw.
Yeah. That is good.
So we could figure it out whenever,
Okay. So yeah, the 25th one is done.
is canceled.
The
Yeah.
9th.
Yeah, be the 9th. So we could maybe do the next parks one too. That would be,
Yeah. Oh
before, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
Whatever.
All right, and that would be December 2nd. Let me put it in my calendar and I'll remember. Go to town hall.
I mean, if you wanted to just see how to do it, you could always come by when I do the meeting on Tuesday. But whatever. I mean, I'm sure you have stuff going on.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
okay. Let's see. No, 5:20. Okay. I don't like this pen. I think that. Well, it's not looking good.
No?
Well, we're gonna need to start calling your board members or something because we didn't have a quorum last week.
Oh, last month?
Last month.
Yeah, I put notice out that I couldn't make it ahead of time.
Oh, there's Beth.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
There we go.
Yay.
There's Beth.
You guys, Steve,
Hey,
I'm
Jen.
there. So there I am.
Hey, Beth.
hi, Steve Robbie is joining us. He's our interim town administrator.
Oh,
Welcome.
Thank you.
yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Just enough.
Just enough.
We'll give it a few more minutes. So when can we meet in person?
Yeah.
I did ask Lynette. I told her that you guys were wanting to, and so she said, I don't know. I'll ask her again. She was like, the Board of Selectmen aren't ready yet, but I was like, well, what about the other groups? They want to.
Yeah, we're
So
ready.
I'm just trying to get the room set up for hybrid Zoom meetings. And so I have a meeting on Monday with our tech guy, and we're just waiting to get some equipment. So I think as soon as I get that, then definitely I would think you guys could if you wanted to.
What's a hybrid?
Like where if somebody wanted to be on Zoom, they could, it would be available.
Oh, I get
but,
it.
You
Okay.
know, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that idea.
Hey, Jen, is the DRC and Planning Commission, are they wanting to go back to in-person too?
The Planning Commission definitely is, and I'm not sure about DRC.
They're not interested. Not yet.
It's a new day.
Mhm.
I mean, does the county have in-person meetings, Beth?
We're doing the same thing as you, Jen. We are upgrading the hearing room to do hybrid meetings as well. So we just got some of our gear in, and we basically just have to do the install and then we'll be ready. But our commissioners were adamant about not coming back into the building until we had the hybrid platform to offer.
So if we do meet in person, does that mean we have to wear a mask? I know I don't like masks either.
The chair says no.
Ah, okay. I move that we agree with that.
Second, no, I'm kidding. Yeah. So. I
Do
did talk to,
you want the agenda on the screen? I could put that on if you want.
Ooh, I like it when share screen.
Let me see if I could do it.
small victories.
All the way in the back. I'm like,
I told Dan he better start coming to these meetings.
you didn't listen?
No.
Whack his pee-pee.
You're being recorded.
Ta-da!
Got it.
Mhm.
want to start?
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Parks and Recreation Commission, Town of Georgetown, regular meeting, Thursday, November 4th, 2021, 6 p.m. Still a virtual meeting due to COVID-19. Notice of agenda for regular meeting. This meeting is by conference call only. The town hall will not be open to the public for this meeting. The Parks and Recreation Commission will attend the meeting electronically as permitted by the open meetings law. Meetings can be watched live via www.townofgeorgetown.us. Go to government, then recordings of the meetings. These meetings are also archived on the website. If you'd like to leave a comment, please call 303-569-2555, extension 2, or email townclerk@townofgeorgetown.us. We will give you details regarding the meeting. Agenda, call to order. Steve Calavani here. Tom Paxton. Beth Luther.
Here.
Daniel Owen. Grady Scott. Anshel Baumberger.
Here. You done do that
Rob
thing.
Connell.
Here.
And Mary Bernal. Agenda approval.
I move to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Agenda
Aye.
approved. Minutes approval.
I'll move to approve the minutes of September 2nd, 2021 as presented.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Minutes
Aye.
approved. Audience business. Members of the audience will have 5 minutes to present any matter of concern to the commission. No official action may be taken at this time. Those viewing on television may phone in comments to 303-569-2555, extension 2. Old new business.
I was going to say, during the audience, I'll go ahead and introduce myself, and then I'll cancel out because I do have a great home cooked meal ready to go. But anyway, as Jen said, I'm Steve Robbie. I'm your new interim administrator, and I just thought I'd tune in and so you could see a face. Sometime we'll meet in person, I'm sure. But you could see a face with a name and let you know that I appreciate your service, and we'll be interested in seeing what the results of tonight is, if there is anything that we need to do on the staff behalf. But I just wanted to take the time, and I appreciate the 5 seconds I'll get to say hello and tell you that I'm happy to be in Georgetown, and I'm here to be of service.
Thanks, Steve. Welcome.
Thank you. So you will see me tune out at some point in time. Once I know the mashed potatoes are done, I'll I don't want to get out too early. I'll get put to work.
All right, Parks Tech Report. Kevin, it's been a while. Where is he?
He was here.
He was.
Yeah.
We'll come back. Maybe he got disconnected. Okay, I was looking for an update on the Strauss Park construction documents and restroom update. Looks like progress is being made over there.
We actually voted Bob Hamilton to be the GC on that whole project.
The whole thing. Wow. Okay.
So yeah, he's gonna make like soup to nuts when it comes to all the construction and updates that are gonna be made. He's the one that's gonna be able to be on site.
Oh, great. The
Just
last
let
I
you know-
looked last week, they had all the, looks like all the plumbing in and water and gravel. When's
And
the,
They got the underground done on the electrical. I think the only bad news is I think that we were expecting delivery of the structure sometime in November. Contractor said because of various reasons that won't happen until December, but we won't have a firm date as to what that is. We did talk to the guys doing the excavation or doing some of the landscaping work, and he'll have to come back and do some final. But I think the good thing is this should be pretty well plug and play once it's got set down. I don't think there'll be a whole lot of work with regard to the plumbing, electrical, and everything like that. So I think we're just ready to go, except
Great.
for setting the building.
Does it set right on the gravel, or do we have a pouring a slab?
I believe they poured a slab over there.
They did, okay, I haven't seen it. Great,
They would have just done that, might have just been this week.
okay. Thank you, that's awesome, that's good to hear. Be nice to get it in early December if we could. We'll see.
It didn't seem like early December. Like I say, the lady wasn't very firm on her
Yeah.
date from the vendor, but I'm thinking we're probably going to be more. And I realized why you'd like it the 1st of December, but I'm thinking we're probably more middle.
Okay,
After Christmas.
We'll see.
after the market, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Parks Master Plan, final approval. That's all been done. We got a link here. Of course, I can't open it.
And
Has
Kevin
everyone
is,
seen it?
I'm here.
Kevin's here.
Oh, all right, there's
I've
Kevin.
been
All
here.
right.
I couldn't hear. You guys couldn't hear me.
All right. Yeah, we'll come back. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Good to talk to
So
you.
at the lake, I installed new hand dryers in the restrooms. Myself and another guy painted the stalls in them to give them a freshen up. And I've been repairing all the parking blocks that were broke in the parking areas with cables running through them. I've been watering the 2 pine trees, one at the lake that we tried to dig up, but there was boulder in there. And then the new pine tree in Strauss Park. And then I mowed up and down Argentine.
How's that one doing? Looks pretty.
Trimmed it.
How's that new tree doing? Looks pretty good.
Yeah,
New tree.
it's doing really good. And the tree at the lake looks like it's gonna be fine because that one kind of like got shook up a lot when we tried to take it out, but it wouldn't come out. But it looks like it's gonna survive. And then other than that, you guys can go back to the Strauss Park thing.
Hey, Kevin, do you have any thoughts about when you want to try and set up the ice rink?
As soon as I get the liner.
Okay, we ordered a new liner.
Yeah, but yeah, I can't order it before he left, so we should be getting it anytime. I would like to relocate the ice rink closer to the boulder wall, if we can do that. It's just because I think it's more level there than where we were putting it.
Probably fine.
I agree that it's level,
Yeah,
because I don't know how you did it before, because it looked like you'd like sink in one part of it and then it
I
looked
know.
like it-
Right, so that's what I'm thinking. The boulder wall is gonna be better.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think the,
Not sure how
yeah.
Jody's gonna accept that, but I think that's the best place for it.
yeah, I appreciate your recommendation. I mean, you know better than anybody what the layout is down there.
Oh, and I got the water dish installed at the park too, before we blew it out.
Yay!
If it's closer to that boulder wall, it'll probably be easier to fill it up, wouldn't it?
Well, I just using a truck with a tank on it to fill it up. Yeah, with the fire hydrant.
Right.
Yeah, it should be easier to fill it up, but to maintain it, I just been using a water truck and a
Okay.
tank to recoat it once a week.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Kevin.
When do we typically start with our Christmas lights?
Well, right now we got them all laid out at the shop and checking. We should be starting this week. I think tomorrow. If not, they might. I took today off. I'm off on Thursdays and Sundays, so they were supposed to start on a few of them today, but for sure, I think we're scheduled to start hanging some of them. So hopefully by the end of next week they'll be done.
Oh, great.
I have a question,
All right.
Kevin. The new dog fountain you put in there, isn't it supposed to be for year round?
Well, the problem was they didn't put a water tap in there for there, so I had to hook it up to the sprinkler system.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so you had to
Yep.
blow everything out. All
Yeah,
right,
'cause
I get
there's
it.
no water tap to hook that up to.
You did a good job. It looks nice.
Thank you.
All right, anything else, Kevin?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. Well, look, we have our Parks Master Plan final approval. Has everyone seen it, looked at it? I think it looks great.
Yeah,
I could try to bring it up if you want.
I think it's like 105 pages. Do you want
Never
to do?
mind. Yeah, it's a little too much. I'm sure we all looked at it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the tree lighting sign up. Since people aren't here, we could just sign them up. This is great.
That'd be
Yes.
perfect.
Let me go down
Yeah,
to it.
let's give them the worst things.
Yes.
I took a couple already.
Yeah, and I'll do the public notice stuff and everything again. And that's stuff up at that first block in red.
Okay,
I usually do all that stuff.
thank you.
And I'm super happy to help out. My only challenge is, you guys, I'm not gonna be here this year. I'm
Oh,
so
bummer.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the Great White North of Idaho.
Oh,
Mhm.
So I know,
Well,
right?
how far north?
Up in that little panhandle. I can't remember the name of the town. What's the big town up there? Not Boise, but up north.
Oh, Coeur d'Alene?
Yes, up by there.
Nice.
Yep, we're crazy, but yes.
Okay.
So I need to try and make sure our tasks are as covered as possible. And then I don't know if you guys want to do the hot chocolate and stuff like that again. If you do, I need to maybe meet with you and go over how to do all that.
I'll do the hot chocolate.
Yeah, we
Oh,
could
wait.
put this, we could send this out in a separate email to everyone too, and try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Try to coordinate it via email.
Okay. Yeah, because
And then
I mean,
I
we
was happy to sit there and man the fire.
Yeah.
But where do we usually get wood from?
We got wood.
Oh, you do? Oh, great.
Had it delivered.
Oh, perfect.
oh, excellent.
Okay.
And we always needed like a couple people to work with Kevin to flip the light switches and stuff
Yep.
like that. I'm trying to think what else.
And if we do marshmallows, pick all that stuff. Okay, well, I'll send this email out to everyone and we'll try to coordinate it.
Okay, that's a
during
good
the week.
idea.
We got a little time. We got a little time. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Too bad you're not gonna be here, Beth.
I know, I'm kind of sad about that. I love being there for tree lighting and just watching everybody watch all the lights turn on. So,
Yeah. Well, Coeur d'Alene's pretty. Schweitzer's pretty.
oh, good, good.
All right, budget review, informational.
I have a question. How do we find out, and maybe this is a question for Jen, I'm not sure, what our sales tax earnings were in 21?
That would, I'm sorry, that would be a question for Mary.
Okay. Is there any way we can pass along to her? We were kind of wanting that information. I'm looking at the budget from this year and next year and the proposed draft budget for 2022. And I almost wish we had a line in there, like a line item that just said, sales tax actual, sales tax budgeted kind of thing, just to kind of give us a baseline of what
Yeah,
kind
that
of
would
money
be
is
nice.
generated.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the
Yeah.
problem is that based on the fact that this is spitting out from Cassell, is that since Parks is a department of the general fund revenues are reported in their entirety in the revenue section for the entire general fund. So the report is not going to print that out unless she specifically doctors it up through a spreadsheet. But your question is appropriate, and let's, when Mary gets back, we'll go ahead and communicate that with her, and maybe she can share that with the group.
Yeah, I know we had kind of sort of talked together about setting aside that sales tax revenue towards Strauss Park and finishing Strauss Park.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome. That's a great priority. And then after that, I think we were going to start tackling that master plan and their action items. And I'm just trying to plan maybe for what kind of funding we can expect annually from the sales tax fund. And I completely understand it goes up and down. But
Yeah. Well, it should be up this year. And let me touch on that a little bit, because it was a discussion item that we had with the board on Tuesday. Mary had originally put an additional amount of money in the Parks and Recreation budget for 2021 to cover the costs for the park, or the restrooms at the park. And what we ultimately discussed with the board was that it was more appropriate expenditure out of the capital improvement fund, which is another sales tax driven, but a special revenue fund. And so the board was in concurrence with that. And so, the preliminary, or the second draft of the budget, not probably the one that you have here, showed that money was being incurred in the general fund. It will now be incurred out of that special revenue fund. So that, and as well as the fact that we've left the Conservation Trust Fund intact, which I felt was important to be able to have available match money if you ever want to go for any GOCO grants or anything like that. So
yeah,
your Parks and Recreation budget should be fairly healthy, but I understand the frustration. You're not seeing the first page, which is the revenue summary page, which would answer your question. And so we'll just have to provide that figure to you.
okay. Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it. I should have asked for it when we first implemented the sales tax, and I just forgot about it. And now when I was looking at it, I was just kind of wanting to know that number, or an average number in my head. So
yeah, and if I'm just sitting in my office. I didn't pull the budget out, didn't anticipate a question, or even my computer. I could answer you probably within 5 minutes, but I don't have all that stuff in front of me right now. Sorry.
That's all right.
No worries. Mashed potatoes are more important.
Well, I've been waiting for the dinner bill.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Awesome. Those are my only questions, Steve, on the budget.
Okay. Well, when Mary gets back, we'll make sure, and Jen will remind me to remind her, and we'll email that out to you so that maybe you get a better handle on where you are revenue and expenditure wise over a period of time, at least averaging anyway.
Thank you.
And she will be here tomorrow, Beth, if you want to talk to her before she leaves. She's off next week, but she'll be here tomorrow.
I will try and catch her. I'm sure I'm buried, but I will try and catch her.
Beth, why don't you let me email her tonight or tomorrow if she's going to be there, and maybe she can kick that out to you real quick. I sort of understand what it is you're thinking. So let me take a stab at it, because you'll be busy, and see if she can't get that out to you guys tomorrow.
Thanks so
Great,
much.
thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, anything else? Anything we want to discuss special next month? When are you leaving, Beth? What dates?
I'm leaving on the 20th, and I'm coming back like the 27th or something like that of November.
Okay.
So we will still plan, if you guys want to do the house decorating contest.
Okay.
So if you guys want to move forward with that, we can do some press releases about it and get people kind of pumped up. I've already had people driving by my house telling me to bring it on. So I know that they're like new people that moved into Georgetown, and they're like, we heard about you. We're coming for you. So everybody's so serious, but anyway, if you guys are good with that, I'll put the press release out to let it, the town residents know that we're going to do that again. So
Okay, that'd be great.
okay, awesome.
All right. Motion to adjourn.
So
Make that
moved.
motion.
A second.
All in favor?
Bye.
Aye.
Aye.
Thanks,
Meeting
everybody.
adjourned. Thanks, everyone. Good seeing
Bye.
everybody again.
Nice to meet you all. We'll see you again sometime. Let me know if you need something.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
You're
Take care,
welcome.
Steve.